Hello, I'm Lauren Jackson, and I took place in an activity management session, which were involved us running an activity called The Maze for Unit 18 with a group of students. For this activity, we had to create a risk assessment template. This was designed by myself, which covered everything involving the activity. Just get it up. In my risk assessment, I had the hazards which were possible that could happen, and on one side was the hazards and the other was the control measures I was going to put in place. For example, one of my hazards was poor group discipline, slips, trips and falls, and for my control measure I chose to use was make sure that everyone was listening to the brief and remove all objects, tables, chairs, etc. out of the way. So that just shows there's a hazard and then there's the control measure we would put in place if that was to happen. Underneath, as planned, it was supposed to be two activities but actually we only did one. That showed the activity name, the hazards that was identified from the list above which could happen in the activity, the severity of what if an injury was to occur, how severe that would be, from medium, high or low, high, medium, low, and then we did the likelihood of an accident occurring, and that was from fairly likely, possible and unlikely. And then also the list of controls that could be put in place to make that activity more safe for the students. As I said, the risk assessment was designed by myself. If the severity of an incident happening was too high, that the activity would not have been taken place. We took the risk assessment with us to the activity on a piece of paper, and we also showed the group of students we had and made sure that they knew the risks that could occur in the activity. We did the activity in the gym in college. It's a very large room, so they're a large space. It did contain potential risks. There was kit left about, there was gym equipment, benches, goal posts. We made sure they was all pushed out of the way. Everyone was sat sensibly on the benches when we first arrived and started. Every group member was given a responsibility, but we made sure that the students' capabilities were straight first. So the students' health, we asked everybody if there was any health issues that we needed to be aware of. None of them said they had any health risks, so we knew that they was okay. Also, we asked the teacher that teaches them originally if we had any ongoing medical record, injury or anything that would affect them doing the exercise. We then gave them roles and responsibilities. Someone was doing the camera videoing for our evidence for our coursework. We had a team leader. We had the actual team doing the activity. The team leader was leading the team. We had a casualty at the end of the maze. So each member of the group had different roles and were clear on what roles they had and what they had to do. At the start of the activity, I could see that the group weren't as motivated as they should have been. To that point, I got them all up as they were all just sat on the bench. I got them all up and in a group together with us while we explained the activity, asked them many questions, made them more aware and more active to find out what they wanted, what they was going to be doing. We made sure that all the students were wearing appropriate clothing, before they come in, they was wearing their fitness clothing for sport, which was acceptable clothing for what they was wearing. That's it.